What is a financial plan and how is that different than having financial products? Thanks again for tuning in. My name is Jackie Yip. I'm a certified financial planner here at Ocean 6 Wealth Advisory in Vancouver, BC. I specialize in helping entrepreneurs and business owners in creating an innovative and impactful financial plan so that they have financial clarity and confidence to create their new world. In my last video, I shared with you the first 3 elements of having a successful financial plan. It goes beyond just the financial products that you may have today. So let's dive into the next 3 things that you want to have in your financial plan so that you can have the future that you deserve. Follow along and see which part of these 6 elements that you might be missing in your financial plan, and let's see how we can help you fill in those gaps today. So the first 3 steps was cash flow planning. Having a clear understanding of where your money is going is the start of all financial plans. Secondly, you want to take advantage of your current debt situation and make sure that they're structured properly from both a opportunity perspective and tax perspective. Thirdly, you want to have the proper insurance to protect your biggest assets today, which is your ability to earn an income continuously for yourself and your loved ones. So the next 3 steps on this video will really start to develop the future of your financial journey. And these are all creating new opportunities for you to think about the future. The 4th step is actually investment planning. Everybody loves to talk about their investments. Let's face it, when we think about money, a lot of times we think about just the investments. This is why a lot of times the first time you go through a financial plan or financial advice at the bank, they'll focus a lot about the financial products here. Talking about the mutual funds, the ETFs, the stocks. Those are all great investment tools. And again, don't get me wrong, you do need these things in order to build your financial future. However, the conversation really goes beyond just the financial products. A proper investment plan really considers all parts of your financial journey, meaning everything that you own and everything that you invest in should really be considered here. We are talking about all your investment portfolios, your stock accounts, your real estates, or perhaps even different business ventures that you plan to invest in. Those are all key elements that attributes and contributes towards your bigger financial future. So having discussions around where your money should be allocated and what types of projects you want to start putting your money towards is crucial here. And when we start to look at investment planning as a holistic perspective rather than a specific perspective, we go beyond just the risk of the account. So the number 1 risk I see in this step is a lot of clients will bring their investment portfolio for us and show that their current risk profile might be a moderate or conservative or aggressive portfolio, and they only see that within that one account. So maybe it's a TFSA that they show us, and we do see the conservative or the aggressive build of that financial portfolio within that one account. But when we start to factor in all their other accounts and all their other investments, they might now be offside on their risk tolerance. So when we consider the whole big picture, instead of looking at one specific incident, we get the proper view of your investment portfolio and your risk tolerance as a whole. The second key mistake that I see in investment planning is not utilizing the corporation properly. If you're a successful business owner and you are investing your money personally, you're doing yourself a big disservice here, because you're gonna have to pay after corporate taxes, and you're gonna pay after personal income taxes before you can invest that money. So why not alleviate that step by having a proper corporate account and investing your corporate dollars first and having a bigger capital to grow before you pay your income taxes? Or perhaps maybe there are strategies that suits you in order to get that money out of your corporation in a more tax efficient way than the standard income or dividend solutions. So there is a lot to dissect in here, and I'm not going to get into the specifics of this in this video. But the key thing to remember in your investment planning is, are you utilizing your corporation properly for tax benefits? And are you looking at your investments in isolation of each other, or are you looking at it as a big picture perspective? So keeping those two things in mind will really help to start to shape your financial future. The fifth step in our financial planning process, and the key element that you need to have in order to have a successful financial plan, is to make sure that you are inventing your financial freedom. Note here that I've used the word financial freedom and not retirement. Because with most business owners and successful entrepreneurs, we believe nobody ever wants to stop work completely. We want to be able to choose how much or how little that we want to work. When we speak with growth-minded individuals, they oftentimes tell us that they want to work here and there a little bit, but be able to spend a lot of their time with their families, or maybe they have other projects that they want to look into considering spending their time. Those are all great things, but none of them are ever, I want to completely stop working and do nothing and live off my investments and savings. So getting clear as to what you want to do with your time is really key in understanding what you actually need for your retirement or your financial freedom. I encourage all of us to get closer to our financial freedom every single day by knowing what that is and defining what that future looks like first. That way we can start living that financial freedom life today and not when we're 65. The last element of a successful financial plan is leaving a legacy. Leaving a legacy goes beyond just the numbers. When you leave an estate, you're just leaving money. But when you leave a legacy, you're leaving behind memories and things that you are remembered by. So get clear as to what is it that are meaningful to you and that you want to pass down to your next generation. If you have a business, you also consider the one simple fact is that a lot of times our families and our kids may not want to take over our business. So do you have a succession plan in place for your business? Getting ahead of these conversations really starts to give you the leg up in building your financial future. And you know what life looks like after your time with your business. So get clear as to what are the important and meaningful things that you want to leave behind. And let's create innovative strategies around each of those things so that they're properly addressed along the way. So that's it. Those are the 6 key elements I believe that is crucial to any successful financial plan. Note here that most of these things goes beyond just the financial tools themselves. So it's not always about the mutual funds or the ETFs, the RSPs or the TFSAs, but rather, what are your goals? Let's start the conversation around building a financial plan that is customized to you with your goals in mind. Making those a priority will allow you to get the clarity and the confidence that you're building towards a future that you're going to be proud of. If you got value out of this video, or if you want to go back and watch more videos, I encourage you to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can continue to get more information and valuable videos up ahead. And if you're an excited entrepreneur who wants to start to build your financial future and you want to connect with us, reach out at ocean6.ca or leave a comment down below, and I'm happy to start this conversation with you. Thanks again for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you in my future videos.